Okay, so starting in the living room on the driver's side, we have your couch. It looks like a hide-up bed, but it's not. It actually just has a storage center down below here. And right here we have a hook. And I will use that for later, showing you for the slide locks. So I'm just going to put that off to the side for now. We have some light switches. Pretty obvious what they do. Let me turn on these guys here. The other one is for those guys, but we'll leave them on for aesthetics. We have an emergency window. Again, just a little thumb latch. Push it over. Screen comes with it as well. Lock that back up. As I explained with the emergency window in your bedroom, just a little quarter turn latch. Same one with that, quarter turn latch. These windows are a one-time use, so if for whatever reason you do need to use it in an emergency, you will not be able to put it back in the way it was. Basically, when you push the window out, it breaks the hinges off. But so you can see I've undone that a little bit. I don't want to push on it, but when you do decide to push on it, oh, there we go. It has come loose a little bit. I don't want to push on it too hard. But yeah, so open those up, open that one up, give it a good push, and the window should fall right out. Moving on, directly above we have some more storage. Storage all the way along there. Wonderful. Okay, and moving on, we have a coffee maker. There is a up behind here, you can see there's the plug-in. That is a GFI as well, so for whatever reason you lose any power on your GFIs or your wall receptacles, check that one as well. That could possibly be a reason. Not much to explain about the coffee maker. I think everybody knows how to use a coffee maker. Up here we have a convection oven. Tons of buttons on there for you to go through, but fortunately there is a manual here. So this is a convection oven. Cook some meals in there. Okay, moving over, we have above the kitchen sink a little bit more storage. In here we have all our information. So this gives you all the information on your RV without having to dig up all the manuals. Gives you your VIN numbers, all your serial and model numbers of all the appliances, your GVWs, just everything you might need to know. There's another one over here too. Down below, have a nice mirror back there. Another window. I just showed you how to operate that one over there, but it's the exact same with the thumb latch, straight down, over, close. We have these, I can get it to come down here. Struggling with that one, I'll get that down in a minute. That's just your generic Blade nightshade. We have our double sink. Very nice. Single lever faucet. Hot's left, cold is right. Nice little knife kit there. Another wall receptacle there. And we do have a table extension for whatever reason if you need that. Underneath there is the latches, so you're just going to push these back in there. And that's how that goes back down. Underneath here, a little bit more storage. A little more storage. Okay, so this is your range. So as you can see, I don't know if I videoed that well, but it's a double pivot. Gentle. You can take these things off of here if they're bugging you. They're just spring loaded. You can pull them on either side and you can pop that out of there. So your Atwood range. I don't know if your propane's on right now, but we can definitely check. Sounds like it might be. Okay, so you can see, let's turn that on to light, and then turn this little piezo. Right. There's one. There we go. Now, the oven is a little bit of a different story. The oven doesn't actually have an igniter on it. The igniter is you. So what I'm going to show you is how to do it. Now I don't have a stick lighter with me, but I'll show you how to do it with just a regular lighter later. So at the very back here, it's kind of dark in here, but I'll show you. So this is your pilot assembly. That little red strip there, that's where your fuel is going to be coming out of. The little probe underneath it, that's your thermocouple. So that needs to be engulfed in the flame in order for it to work, in order for it to sense and keep the flame open. So I'll show you how we're going to operate that. So up top here on your burner, you're going to turn this one to pilot. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to hold that in while you're trying to light it. So while I'm doing this video, just remember that I'm holding the pilot light switch in. So I'm pushing it in now. That's going to open up the gas valve. And take my lighter and hold it there for a second. And as you can see, there's a little blue light back there. Ooh, pardon me. It's actually the pilot. I'm still holding that pilot switch in. I'm gonna let it go now, and if I let it go and it stays on, that means we have good flame. So now that the pilot has lit, we're gonna go up to the thermostat, which is the the pilot switch, what we were just playing with, and you can turn it up to whatever the setting is. If it's 350 or 425 or whatever. But as soon as you turn it on, you'll see, there you go. Now, what you're seeing right now is actually called a heating flame. When your oven, say, does get up to 350, if you set it to 350, that flame will actually bellow down quite a bit, and it's called an idle flame, and that's meant just to keep the average temperature of 350 or whatever the temperature is that you chose. If for whatever reason you want to shut it off, you're not ready to use it again, you can turn it back off. So that's idle temperature there. And there is your pilot. Back on. So yeah, that's your general operation of your range. I'm going to shut her off. All off. We'll close that door. Okay. Close up the cooktop. And that, oh, we do have, again, we have another fantastic fan back here. This is for the one that's above your kitchen. So again, same as the last one, turn it to manual. You can see it's gonna start going through its process again of trying to open up. I'll come back over here and we'll turn that fan on. And as you can see now, I'm blowing away. We can go back over and we can do the same thing. We can turn it to automatic. And since it's on automatic, let's actually shut the fan down because the temperature in here is within its limits, so it doesn't need to take any of the heat out. So it's actually, no, I'm incorrect. It's actually just turned it down quite low. But anyways, we'll turn that back to off. Then it will shut everything. Fan shut off, and the lid is closing. This one is equipped with a rain sensor as well, manual override. This is your fuse. There's a glass fuse on the inside, so if for whatever reason it decides it's not going to work, check your fuse. And I think that pretty much concludes your living room on the driver's side. You do have your propane detector down below. You can see the green light is flashing. That just indicates that it is working.